going on, Gridiron? Just want to give you a recap. Vikings travel to Washington, and man, that Joker's just a little scrappy dude, man. You know, don't let the record fool you, man. He comes to play. You know, I think he kind of chills the first half or so, but then he got up and he made some really, I would say, crucial, critical plays defensively to keep him in the game. And I was duly impressed. You know what I mean? So I wanted to take a moment and share some of the highlights, because like I said, man, he came to play. My man came to play, and he certainly did so on the defensive end. Statistically, Tyree did alright, 238, but you'll see, wasn't as successful in terms of protecting the ball. So we had 15 for 20 for 238, 2 touchdowns, and also 3 interceptions. Conversely, we forced Fields into 4. You know, so that was significant for us. We feed off of turnovers. Rushing wise, Devontae did his thing, got off 26 carries for just under 120. Crucial fumble at the goal line. I'll give him credit, man. I thought I was in for a score. Dipping and dodging, wheeling and dealing, man. He came up and hit stick the shit out of Devontae, and he coughed up the ball like on the 2-yard line. Receiving wise, let's see. Amon-Ra came up big, 2 scores. And defensively, you know, Chase showed out with 3 sacks, interceptions. Troy, Ron, Dylan, and Kendall. So we did well. But if you look at some of the stats, man, just to give you some highlights, came down first drive and we scored. So we were pretty happy about this one, right? Got a I want it. Man, fuck you, Madden. That was the first. Nothing in the second. And came up with a nice little counter for a score and got a 2-point. So I was, you know, at that point, I think it was 15-0. He came back and he scored on a pick 6, which I think that was user, which I'll give him a lot of credit for. You know, he read that one. Was supposed to be a bubble, and he came right in on that shit. And took it. That's a hell of a read by him. I see him celebrating, so that didn't sit well with me for the young dude to do that, man, right? That's just, you know, just a little matter of respect. So I came back and we scored right there pretty easily. And then in the fourth quarter, you know, because of the showboating, I still was a little frustrated. And then he caught me with a nice one here too. Little read option. He ran it. He read it pretty well. He peeled off, which I didn't think he'd do. Peeled off, and he was off to the races. So that was a good play on his part. But we came back. Did we get a score? Yeah, I think we did. We got a pick 6, which was nice. You know, he was trying to work the outs, and we ended up scooping that up, waiting for a block, and just hot-footed it down the sideline. And then I think we forced a turnover at the end, and he was doing well, man. He was holding up, and then we ended up scoring at the end. So 39-14, but my man is scrappy. I'm excited to see what he's going to do next season.